Hello, Robbie Wong here, going to play some Historic Best of 3 against Thomas the Great. Ranked 1032, a numbers mythic, as opposed to us schlums in the percentages. Okay, this is like one land too many, but... Kahira, so this is like control. I probably should have paid attention to that before I kept this hand with Extinction Event. That being the case, I think I am going to get a swamp as opposed to Zagoth and save this to potentially cycle down the line. Okay, could not Thoughtseize that. So they'll be at 3. I want to Thoughtseize before they have a chance to play Teferi. So their 4th land drop is when I want to play Teferi. So now I can go Uro. Okay. Well, I guess they figure they're going to win this game before this Uro comes back.
My prowess is... I have just the trick for this.
And here's where they get Teferi, and I get to Thoughtseize it. Shark Typhoon. Well, you cannot cycle now. 7 cards. Shark Typhoon. We'll take this. Okay, so nothing's happening, so let's go ahead and Growth Spiral. Oh my god. Narset! Okay, so we should have one more hard card. We should have done this on their turn. One of these days, each opponent can't draw more than 1 card each turn. I really hyper-focus on the -2. Okay, so don't cycle this on my turn.
Hone your prowess.
What are we at 4? We're gonna get this out just so it'll die. Oh, this is such a problem. They've got set up, they have a clock. Narset is secretly one of the best cards against us. Oh, the memory is the aftermath part. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. Alright, we're pretty dead. I'd say we're like 75% dead. We need to hit like a Nissa right now. And they'll be able to cast out. Yeah.
No time for a break.
Yeah, because now they're drawing 3 cards a turn to our 1. We don't have anything going on, and even if we did, we couldn't draw the extra cards. We'll take one more draw step after we get rid of this land. And we draw... Well, we drew a Nissa. You know. Aww. Okay. Let's go to game 2. Alright, all their responses lined up wonderfully against us. So this is a control. We need cards that get other cards. Alright, let's see. Don't need that. Don't Don't need Aether Gust. Don't need so many Heartless Acts. Don't need so many Growth Spirals. Worth noting, if we had Growth Spiraled correctly, we'd have had Nissa a turn early, maybe before the Absorb, and maybe that game changes. We'll keep Fatal Push around for some different sharks. I don't hate it. Thomas the Great. Play first. Okay. Lands are kind of low. We'll go ahead and play this tapped. We'll counter their Narset. So same thing. I want a Thoughtseize, but I want a Thoughtseize on their like turn 4, on the, or their rather their 4th land. Do I want a Thoughtseize now? No, because if they Narset, we can just dispute it. Or if they search for Azorious. Really? Okay. No gas. Alright. Now, they missed... No, they didn't miss. Alright, let's leave up everything. Yeah. I suppose if they're playing Karn, I'll be sad. Let's find out. Actually, if they play Karn, we can just dispute it. If they don't give us anything, I'm going to Sharknado for 2. Get some kind of a clock going here. Can't counter it. Hitting your land drops is always sweet. Alright, now I will Thoughtseize. There are 4 lands, so next turn conceivably could be land drop Teferi. Let's see what they've got going on, and then we can schedule the rest of our cards accordingly. Sharknado, 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 Narset. I think we take the Dovin's Veto, so that way we can Narset and pull ahead on cards that way. If they go land, search for Azorious, we're kind of toast, and if they Sharknado, we can Fatal Push the token. So, that being the case, I think I Narset now, because we're leaving up Mystic Dispute.
I know 88 ways to defeat you. Meditate and prepare.
Oh, that's a good one. Let's see if they cycle. They do indeed cycle. And we will Fatal Push. This is kind of like drawing a card. Free Impulse. Alright, we're shields down at the moment, but they'll play these 2. Or maybe they baffling end this. I get nothing back, right? No, I always get the 3/3. Okay.
I train every to keep an open mind.
Essence Scatter. Okay, let's see what we hit with Narset. I will not Growth Spiral this turn. Negate's great. So, let's Thoughtseize and pull one of their card advantage engines out, like Search for Azorious. And then we don't care as much about our Narset now that it's done its thing.
I have just the trick for this.
There's Papa Tef. Huh. Well, good for them. Patience, patience. Alright, so if I Shark Typhoon, they're going to cast it out. if I growth spiral, I draw a little extra. I guess I draw a little extra even if I do this. And we have to play through that cast out at some point anyways. Can't Essence Scatter it. All of the hate. Okay. Let's try and kill Narset here. They might let this happen. Now there's some discussion in... Oh yeah, I guess you can do that, huh? Yikes. They saved their cast out. I gotta stop looking at this growth spiral. I keep wanting to play it. So we'll see what they give us to counter. Yeah. You win the Sharknado battle.
I have reached my limit.
They have the clock. They don't necessarily have to commit this. Maybe they bounce this over. Just this. That way they use their resources. And we'll growth spiral to keep drawing 2 cards a turn. Yeah, opponent being really patient, not jamming into the counterspell. Now it's my turn. Just hits the land drop, passes. I suppose this is where they cycle the really big. Can't counter that. The evasive threat that can't be countered. Okay, so we will growth spiral to see if we draw our removal spell. We get an Uro. That's not going to draw a card. I suppose they'll just counter it. Okay, so... Let's see what counter magic they drew between these 2 cards. Put target spell on top. What if we didn't? You got another one? Okay, now that being said, this isn't going to stick around for very long, so... Huh. Alright, that's game. I'm Robbie Wong. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. We'll catch you guys on the next one.